it is just so beautiful. Like, the musicality is insane. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jeff. So in this video, we're gonna check out aespa's dance practice for their newest title track, Drama. I manifested this. Everyone was like, they don't really release dance practices, but I had a gut feeling that there was going to be one because the entire time I was saying, oh, I can't wait for the dance practice, my immediate thought went to Black Mamba. And we did have one for that too, right? So I'm like, I think they want to show off the dance, and it's here. I'm so excited because I feel like this is going to be very, very epic. I did look at your comments, and a lot of people did mention that this choreography is by Mannequin's Redlick and Bada Lee. So it's kind of like a combination. If you guys don't know, that normally happens with K-pop choreographies. Sometimes a choreography would have 3 choreographers. So what normally would happen is a company would commission different choreographers, maybe 3, and they pick certain sections of each choreographer that they like the most, and then they put it together. If another choreographer has this like amazing cool thing about the choreography that another choreographer doesn't have, so that it's really perfect to like put things together. There has been chances too that, you know, there's only one choreographer, which is great as well. It just really depends on the needs of the song. And the members themselves as well. So speaking of the choreographers, Bada Lee and Redlick, if you guys don't know, they have competed in the Street Woman Fighter Season 2. I did react to it on Patreon, full episodes. It is available on Patreon, link is down below. And also I will be doing the Street Dance Girls Fighter Season 2 as well. Okay, Drama, dance practice. We're gonna go straight through it first, and then we're gonna do a day section. Let's get to it. Okay. Such a good song, by the way. Okay, this is where I switched. That was such a cool way to open the song. Hey. Okay, now that I know Mannequin, I can see their style in this. Oh my god. Lots of imagery. Woo! A little bounce there. Hey. Ooh, oh my god, that was so smooth. This is such a great pre-chorus. Hey! The vocals! Woo! That's smooth! Let's get it! Hey! This is actually a very, very difficult choreography to synchronize, this part. I will talk about it later. The timing and musicality, oh, that's so sharp! Hey! It's very showgirl too. Nice. They're so synchronized. Very even hands to the palms. And it's hard to synchronize that because of all the... There's so many hands, you know? It can easily look messy. This is cool. Woo! Nice lift there. Like there's a suspension. Got like hip-hop elements too. Ningning has always had like such a swaggy vibe, but like she goes into those like gorgeous lines too. Beautiful. A dance sounds is so good when the vocals are so good too. Yeah, this is an epic chorus. I'm trying to see if like I know any of the dancers. Beautiful. Okay. Oh my god. The synchronization, like, it's fucking epic. Yes, body lines. Woo! Beautiful! Karina's ballet technique really showed in that section. Hey! So high. Hey! Nice! Oh my god. Wow, I love the after the vibrations. Oh, I kind of wish they did the groundwork, the floor work there. Beautiful reveal. This choreography is very smart. Oh my god, look at the lines. I can't. Okay. All right, we're gonna dissect. I blew out my mic because I was so happy. Want exclusive reactions? On my Patreon, there are thousands of hours of reactions from reality shows, documentaries, concerts, albums, to survival shows, and many more. Enjoy more entertainment industry knowledge, affordable pricing, easy to read menus so you know what you can get on each tier, and just overall fun content. I cover many of the groups I already do here on YouTube, so you can be sure to find something you like. Link in the description down below. There's no denying that they're capable of such intense choreography. But I feel like this is one of their better work. I mean, they've had several amazing choreography and dancing. You know, I really like Illusion as well. I have a dance practice reaction for that. And of course, Black Mamba is it's quite competitive level. Seeing this whole thing, I think Black Mamba is just a tad more difficult because, you know, like, for example, like the killing point when they go down is just a little bit more challenging to dance. But this one's very close. So it has a lot of imagery, it has a lot of beautiful moments. And that's what I like about a choreography too. When there's a lot of beautiful moments, because it really makes me appreciate what I'm seeing. And I feel like I'm watching a show. And it's these kind of choreographies and vocal performance too that makes K-pop different from the Western stuff. You know, as much as I do like the Western vibes as well, songs that are targeted towards the US market, I'm not specifically talking about AESPA's. It's just like a general statement. Sometimes there are always exceptions. Sometimes they do have to simplify the choreography because the vocals and like the structure of the song is kind of simplified. But this is one of the things that makes K-pop very different. It's that competitive level aspect. It's one of the things that made me go into K-pop. I've been accustomed to seeing competitive level choreographies, right? Because I was part of a crew. Of course, I did musicals, and as you know, musicals sometimes have very epic performances. For example, like Hairspray, Newsies, West Side Story. You know, there's just quite epic performances. It was just so beautiful to me to see like a group of singers that dances heavily, and that are competitive level. You know, and the choreography is competitive level. And it's such a show to watch. I'm like, I don't see that in the West, like, you know, especially in 2017 when I first started looking into K-pop. It wasn't really something that you saw. Of course there's dancing, but like it's not competitive level. So K-pop gives me that. So in these kind of scenarios, you know, like for example, like for drama, it just really brings me back to my first love about K-pop. My first love about K-pop, and the reason why I opened this channel and the reason why I'm here today is because I just enjoy and love these kind of epic performances. I know that like groups can't always do epic competitive level choreographies because it's quite tiring. So that's okay to like, you know, go into different directions from time to time. That's 100% fine. But I just wanted to say that like these are the kind of choreographies and performances that brings me back to my first love, you know? So, okay, let's go to a little bit of dissection. I love the use of like the dancers too. This is such an epic intro. It just like I feel like it's meant for a concert, and it's a great opener for a concert too. In SM Town last year when I went to Suwon, aespa opened the show. And so I feel like, you know, if they have like something like that again, if they were to open the show again, something like this would be so amazing. Love the imageries that they're doing here. This switch reveal, it's so powerful. I love the commitment to the body lines because it completely changes. Like here you have kind of like pillars, right? It's like Winter is in a throne. And then the ladies are kind of like pillars. You know, it's like a throne. And then this switch is so cool, very smart. And I just love their body lines here. Like, it's just the extension of like their hands and their torsos and the way it swings. Again, huge kudos to Karina for that commitment to go down, especially because she has a very technical training. You know, we know that she does ballet. So for ballerinas, you know, they're always upright. It's all about the elegance and the posture. This is more very hip hop, right? So it's just amazing for her to like really commit to that hip hop vibes, you know, and just really differentiate it from her like technical training. And I love that level change. The musicality in it is so good. And that would not be effective if Karina doesn't really establish the levels in that. She's established it quite a bit. Like the two, you know, and she actually commits to going down. So if she kind of just like half-asses it, which she didn't, you know, and she's just like she just does that and she barely goes down on her like legs, you know, it's not gonna be as effective. Yeah, lots of arms, so it's very powerful, these kind of imagery. And yeah, now that I know Mannequin, so Red Lake, one of the choreographers for this one, is a part of a group called Mannequin on Street Woman Fighter Season 2. And I just came to really love them. And now it makes sense, the type of choreographies that they do. I feel like this is also a nod to Mannequin. Nice. It's playful, but it's like so epic. Because, you know, there's a lot of people and it bounces, but because there's a lot of people, it adds that like epicness to it. Love that. You know, there's a lot of because even earlier there's a vibration effect too that lingers afterwards. It's kind of like a bounce. We do see it all throughout the entire thing in certain aspects of it. And because of the musicality of the choreography. There's something in the music that lingers, right? That does that kind of like bouncing effect, and like that fades out. So that's why adding these kind of moments is so effective. Right? That's also very, very smooth, the way she did that. I don't know, like, I feel like some people who are not coordinated, like, you know, if you're righty, the left is so hard to maneuver, or vice versa. If you're not ambidextrous, it might be pretty hard to, like, do that. Yeah, the isolation and the coordination needs to be there for that to be effective. Nice level change there too for Giselle. Yes, Ning Ning. Oh my god, the liquidity. Look how bendy she is. Woo! Love the commitment to all the way down. Not lazy at all. They are just killing this. Like, Winter really like goes down, you know? She really commits there. I mean, everybody does. It's so easy for like artists to, not saying them, it's just in general, it's so easy to kind of fall into the trap of like, you know, just doing it kind of like halfway. But I love the commitment. Like, look how low Karina is, you know, it's just so, the extension of the legs is beautiful for all of them. Commitment, right? No commitment issues. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool, like what she did that. The dancers move closer, one after the other. So, okay, we're going to the chorus. It's so cool. This one, I gotta applaud the cleanliness. Okay, before we get to the second portion, I gotta applaud the cleanliness because it's a lot of arms, it's a lot of swinging, and it's all about the timing. If the timing is off, if one person is like kind of wonky with the hands, it's just gonna kill the entire imagery of the entire chorus. It needs to be very, very synchronized, and they've been very, very synchronized the entire time. This would be a challenge for people to synchronize because it's not your typical choreography where it doesn't really have like a beat, 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 that kind of thing. There's a suspense in the choreography because it kind of goes round. So it's like it depends on like how fast you go around. Sometimes when you get out of it, you can be a little bit late. So it's just, if you're not exactly the same, it just ruins and throws off the entire thing. I don't know if that makes sense. This part too is very, very... Okay, let me just go back to the beginning of the chorus. So, okay, that thing too, the levels really need to be the same as well. So this is quite a teamwork. If one person kind of half-asses it, it doesn't go down all the way, that whole imagery will be off. So I gotta applaud their teamwork. I gotta applaud their commitment to these movements. So that part too, that's the one that I'm talking about, because like, I'm just so in awe of the synchronization, because again, like one person off, it will throw the entire thing away. Like the speed, the musicality is so top notch. I'm like trying to like really look at it, and I can't find any flaw in the way they're doing this. I'm not looking for a flaw, by the way. I'm just so surprised that it's this synchronized. I know that they can synchronize 100%, but I'm just like, it's hard to synchronize that. It's hard. So I'm just like so in awe. Like, it's the speed when it like delays a little bit, when it slows down a little bit in between there, because it's fast, delay, fast, delay. So you gotta really get the timing right for that. Otherwise, it's ruined. And they kill it. And apart from the speed, the levels too, just mind-blowing. This part, like if they don't go up the same way, or the same structure and everything, it's gonna be off. And this one, like, oh my god, like when it slows down here, it's like you gotta get the timing right. And they do. It is just so beautiful. Like the musicality is insane. It's like when it slows down here and then it goes out so quickly. One person off. Oh, like one person off and it's ruined. But like they're so synchronized. I feel like I'm just repeating the things that I'm saying, but it's more for emphasis because it's so important. Yes, the fingers. Oh my god. Yes. Yes, the turn. I love that, the turns do have choreographies too, even though it's such a simple moment. They could have just turned, but like, that slow, the torso and the hip moving like that, it just adds to it. Yes. This is amazing. Yeah, I really like the suspense here. It's just something different, and it really creates that elevated feeling of this rap because it's such a playful rap. And then them adding like a hip hop moment here is so cool. Yes. Like they're like swag, 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 and then Ning Ning at the end just like adds these like very beautiful body line, and just like, oh my god, so beautiful. Yes. Yeah, lots of imagery, and they're killing it every single time. Oh my god, the extension! Oh my god, it's just like every single part of the body is engaged. Like, for example, oh my god, look at like Giselle's here. I just paused, randomly and look at her like, body line. So beautiful. And like, I just love it when dancers like twist their body like that. It just really adds shape to the entire line. And then here, this is what I was saying, like for Ning Ning, it's just like, her vocal is there. The singing is going, like it's an elongated note. So because it's an elongated note, Ning Ning's hand keeps going until the end of that note. It's just such a simple detail, but much appreciated. There could be a tendency to just drop it. It's not a big deal, but like when someone really takes their time with every single detail of the choreography, it's just so amazing. Like again, look. Look, right? It's the musicality. The longer line, the tail end of that note kept going. And that makes a lot of sense because what is dance? Dance is singing made visual. It's audio made visual. It's like singing with your body, right? If the note keeps going, your body needs to keep going too until the note ends. So they repeat the chorus, obviously. Yes. Oh. I love the extraness. Because, you turn and then you're like, it's just so beautiful. Like, boom. Yes. Yeah, the timing for this, very, very difficult to do. Because like that one, the background music is going slow, but you're double timed with the movements. So that's hard to synchronize. That's something that would really need polishing. And you can tell that they spent a lot of time polishing this choreography because it shows. The synchronization is insane. Beautiful. And huge kudos to the dancers too because of like the hairography. Hello. Look. Yes. Yes, hair. Ballet. Oh my god, the arms is just gorgeous. Look. Oh my god. I love also the commitment of like the heads. It's not just like in one position every time. It's not just looking into the screen or the mirror. Like when you go down, you go down. It's just like you really show it because like when you move your head when you're doing these kind of things, you create a better shape, right? And that's what we want for these lines. A little bit of the bounce there too, like earlier with the hands. That's a cool effect. Like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like, just the stance. Like, oh my god, her. Damn. And, the girls are amazing at it too. It's just so committed to those lines. I love that they have moments where they can be fierce. That vibration is insane. Like Karina, hello, girl. Look how big that bounce and vibration is. That's insane. And then they all repeat it afterwards. Like, wow. Here, I get it. It might be a little bit much for an idol to do these like ground floor movements. I feel like they can get in a lot of trouble if that was to be included in the choreography. But that would have been such a cool moment for them. It would have just really changed the levels too. And like, because the girls are killing it. The choreography is cool. Yes. Woo! Yes, I love that last detail when it just keeps going. You know, it's just commitment because they could have easily just been like, okay, we're done. You know, you just do it halfway and then you like drop it. We're done. I'm tired, right? But no, they were fully committed until the very, very end. And I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's quite epic. I love that choreography for them. I love their execution. I really appreciate the attention to detail out of the entire thing. There's a lot of details in there, from musicality to the fingers to the, you know, the timing, the lines. It's just like every single frame is art, which is amazing. There's no lazy aspect in this at all. Apart from the dancing, the vocals are popping off. It was just such a great performance, you know? It's beautiful. All right, thank you guys so much for watching with me today. I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, do like and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure to take that notification bell so you don't miss any content from me. And if you'd like to get to know more about me, do check out my Instagram, Threads, TikTok, and Patreon down below.